Hi everyone. This week in Frantic, our story is a continuation of Elijah. I've got two bits here and I want to see if you can remember what the part these played in the story last week. So I've got some meat, well actually it's a steak, and I've got some bread. And these are part of the story that you did last week where you heard about Elijah and how he was fed by the ravens. These are birds, and he was fed bread and meat. They kept him alive whilst he drank water from a stream. And they kept him alive whilst he was in the wilderness. Well, this week our story is all about Elijah, but it's about how he helped a widow and her son. Well, we heard last week about Elijah and he was staying with a widow. And this widow, the widow is a lady whose husband has died. So this widow had a young son. We don't know his name. We don't know how old he was. The Bible doesn't tell us. But what it does tell us is that this young boy became ill and he died. And of course, Elijah and the lady were really sad. And the lady said, well, you've come to my house, and she said to Elijah, and you brought this problem into my home. Now, Elijah was so upset, he took this young boy upstairs to a room upstairs and laid him on a bed. And he prayed and he said to God, you know, this lady's son is dead. Can you come and help us? Can you help bring this child back to life? And he laid himself on the child. And he prayed 3 times and the child revived. The child recovered and came conscious. And Elijah took him downstairs and his mother was so happy. She was praising, she was rejoicing. And she was able to recognize that this was a miracle. And a miracle is something that happens that we can't explain, something amazing like this. And so what happened was that the widow was able to recognize that God had played a part in this. And she was able to say to Elijah, you are truly a man of God because you have prayed. My son has recovered. God has heard him and he's alive and well. And so this is our story today. It's all about Elijah, the widow and her son, and how he was able to pray over the poor son who was ill, who recovered, and he lived again. Guys, hope you have a really good week and I hope to see you soon.